My
no
fingers...
one ever? What the hell?
It could be Raid. It could be Raid. Raid on the Refinery, of course, infamously long and lag abundant.
First off, on the Florivette, captained by Dr. Tentacles, we have a front carronade, a left side flamer, and a right side flamer. On the SS Internal Bleeding, that's disgusting. Captained by Tiberius III, we have a flak Hades front and a flamer flare side. And finally, on the Rambition, we have a front Gat mortar and a side carronade flare.
And on the blue team, we have Timmy's Legacy, which is a junker piloted by Byron Cavendish, which is double merc left, mine right, mine forward. That triple mine junker that we were talking about in lobby.
And here comes the one chick pony coming around on point C. Rambition firing on it with its Gatling. Oh, I'm already down the one trick pony. Oh, one trick pony living to its name, trying to carronade down the Rambition, but it's just not good enough as his front gun gets shot out by the Gatling, and he's about to get shot down. And
well, one trick pony finishes off the pointy spirit very
that's the problem. He was a one trick pony. He had a front carronade and it got taken out by the Gatling, and there was nothing he could do.
That pony just broke its ankle. We had to put him down. Anyway, the pointy spear, which is a Hades Banshee Pyramidion with flare gun flamer on the side, and finally,
the blue team here wisely going to point D, going to secure it. They know there's no hope in hell of getting anything useful on point C. Unfortunately for them, the red team seem to have taken the hint, and they're already moving on to point D. 100. They've got like over 80 seconds to get there. Red team should have plenty of time to fight for point D.
Yeah, I mean, we are seeing, let's see, who is that running down the middle quick? I see it on my map. I can't get over there fast enough. The Florivette is flooring it, and they are getting to the point. I mean, I don't know if blue team is going to have enough time to set up a really good defensive before the Florivette is already on.
Well, look at all these mines that Timmy's Legacy is setting up here. This is a thing. This is going to make it extremely difficult for the red team to get under that point and block, which is what they're going to need to do.
Brick, you have to remember, mines have no allies, only targets. Therefore, it is also of the blue.
Yes. However, the blue team are lucky enough to be behind that wall, and whatever you say, whatever you think, the red team are forced to either go around it. They have to go around it or through it. And Florivette, oh god, Florivette, this is an absolutely terrible idea. Wow. Florivette charging in ahead of everyone else, trying to get through this minefield, taking a bunch of mercury fire, a bunch of carousel shots.
But he has gotten a lot of ships out of position. One trick pony takes heavy hits.
Oh my goodness! No, that was a terrible mistake. Why didn't one trick pony stay behind the mine wall?
Oh, I mean, he just got too aggressive. Rambition, oh, doesn't quite cruise through. Hits a heavy mine. Going to take him a couple seconds to get his momentum back up and point in the right direction. Meantime, Florivette, it might go down here. Just a couple more Banshees.
Hades hooking in. The Banshee comes in and takes out Florivette.
However, the point has just turned down. Rambition is the only one inside of the arc, and it's actually started turning this over for the red team.
Timmy's Legacy is going to have to start putting incendiary in those mines. They need to get those short-range mines on, or put some long-range mines behind the Rambition now, but it's just too late.
Pointy spear is too far away to be actually turning that point over, and red team caps it again. Red team, which I have just been informed, official name is Stormcake Trading.
Stormcake Trading have penetrated the mine wall and captured the point. Quite impressive. And I just
Rambition loses balloon to that new Banshee.
I just feel that one trick pony is just letting the side down right now. Just letting itself get killed far too easily. And
however, he is very quickly closing distance on the internal bleeding, who has decided to just GTFO to the next point. Leave the Rambition alone here. Why is he leaving so early? There's still 126 seconds left on this point.
It does seem to be leaving a little bit early, yeah.
Rambition goes down, allowing one trick pony to start turning this over. This is a
This,
really interesting
yeah,
move.
this could be a mistake. You see now the red team, they've only got 2 ships on the field right now, and when they respawn, they're obviously going to respawn in red spawn. The blue team is going to have a bit of time where they can fight the red team 2-on-3.
Blue team turned the point over and are now leaving it. Okay, they're back on.
They're denying that. I think they're denying them the points. Oh no, wait, Pointy Spear wants those points.
However, Rambition is coming in to try to take them back. I think the idea was Rambition stays on the point while the other ships get moving. Rambition went down, I guess, a little sooner than they expected. However, Rambition Gat Mortar should be able to take on the Pointy Spear close range, which is a.
Yes, Rambition has been able to. Oh no, he has not been able to block the point. It was too late. Pointy Spear captured it. Now Pointy Spear is going to try and gun it out of here. Firing those Gatlings and those mortars, but will they be able to disable the engine?
Tar Cloud is down. Rambition too far ahead to lose it, and he is just also going to just leave the point here. Moving on the Pointy Spear. Mortars are hooking in now.
Yeah, those mortars are taking out some of the engines on the Pointy Spear, allowing them. They can't escape, but wait, it doesn't. Rambition's just going right on past.
Well, there's
Rambition
action
just
going
wants
on.
to get to the point.
There's action going on the next point already, where One Trick Pony has engaged the internal bleeding, and the Floravet has taken on the balloon on the Floravet. However, internal bleeding is well within range of that Hades flak. Internal bleeding's balloon's not looking so hot, but it is still operational, and that's all that really matters. Floravet coming back into arcs right now. We should see that Carronade hooking in. One Trick Pony is out. Flaks are going to start landing now, doing lots of perma damage. 8 seconds left till the point turns. One Trick Pony is not in the best position. Timmy's
again,
Legacy
One Trick
junkering
Pony.
on over.
One Trick Pony is putting itself in a bad position for frankly no reason. One Trick Pony
Everything is
probably about to go down here. Timmy's Legacy finally coming in, but that triple mine will not be able to get the Floravet off the One Trick. I mean, the One Trick Pony is going to go down.
Floravet. Whoa, good ram. That balloon took out that Carronade took out their hull and their balloon right before they made contact, and they just got destroyed. Rambition going in on the Timmy's Legacy. Lots of mines on the field, but they're all a little low to be of huge concern to anyone.
Shout out to Queso for that sexy, gorgeous ram cam. Holy crap.
Oh, Timmy's Legacy just hit one of his own mines there.
And
as if he needed any more problems, as he's getting 3-on-1 already.
Rambition, however, loses hull. Banshees do a little bit of damage to him. Floravet takes a little bit of a bump himself. However, Timmy's Legacy just sinks down into a corner. Balloon goes out. Hull is down. He's going to grind out here, probably allowing the red team to cap this point.
Pointy Spear, though, firing down the Rambition. Will they manage to get a kill on the Rambition? It doesn't really matter because red team have capped the point anyway.
Yeah, that Hades flak from the internal bleeding doing a little number on the Pointy Spear. Pointy Spear trying to close in for the ram. Internal bleeding just goes up, and
Now,
Pointy Spear cruises right under.
this transition from E to A, I mean, at what point do you think you should start moving?
I mean, this is a lot closer than a lot of the other points are. You know, C to B has got, you know, a couple squares on the map.
Down.
C to D is, of course, a huge haul. E to A are definitely the closest 2 points on the map. I think it's definitely, you move on based on what the other team is doing, and it looks like they're still pushing the point. Timmy's Legacy is out, providing double Merc fire wherever he can. One Trick Pony has once again engaged, and that Peary has not respawned yet. So I'd say hold on, try to get as many points as possible out. Maybe send in one ship, maybe send in your Goldfish, the Floravet. And about between 60 and 40.
The Cake Rider Trading Company. Oh, golly, hang on, wait, no, hang on, who just went down? Not
the Rambition goes down to double Merc fire and the Carronade, and actually it looks like the internal bleeding and the Floravet are leaving the point now. One Trick Pony has left Beacon, and
that kill will be clutch, I feel, because this is a sort of a transitional period, and without their ally, the red team are going to find it very difficult to secure this point 3-on-2.
However, A is the central point, sort of close-ish to everyone. Red spawn, of course, a little further away, but Rambition has spawned in now, and he's going to book it to A. While
he's going to book it. He's going to book it, but I mean, blue team's going to have time to make good on this advantage, I feel.
I mean, you've got Timmy's Legacy, remember, which is a junker.
Oh yeah,
He's
I
gonna have
almost
to.
forgot.
He's
Yeah,
gonna have to junker his way all the way.
Oh boy.
Rambition, we might even see
Forget it.
Rambition get there first.
Rambition may very well get there first. I forgot Timmy's Legacy's a junker. I think Byron, one of the few people insane enough to bring a junker on Angry
Oh,
Radiant.
good flags landing on the one-trick pony.
Getting focused down here. The Flamer, Hades. It's all gone a bit Pete Tong for One Trick Pony.
Yeah, one-trick pony is just losing hull, losing a balloon, just very, very quickly, all in rapid succession. It's tanking because it's a goldfish, but I really think it's only a matter of time before he just bites the dust. Rambition has come in at about the same time as the Timmy's Legacy.
Nice mine hit on the Rambition, however, but Timmy's Legacy bouncing off the scenery.
Yeah, and Rambition is just too close right now for mines.
Utter chaos.
That Gatling is landing in. One Trick Pony does manage to seem to sort of get out of the public eye as Floravet goes down against the ground.
Oh, another good mine hit on the Rambition, but don't have a lot to follow it up with right now.
Internal bleeding, trying to hit the Pony Spear. Pony Spear is a little bit out. Rambition takes a heavy mine, and Banshee finishes him off. Internal bleeding does somehow Red Team manages to cap the point in the middle of all that. However, there's no one on the point right now. Internal bleeding's a little far away. One Trick Pony is decapping it. Internal bleeding moving in now to stop the cap. He's probably just going to try to tank as many points as possible until his allies come back in. And Pony Spear closing in. One Trick Pony turning that Carronade. However, One Trick Pony loses one more flak.
Nice
Nothing.
Mine hit on the internal bleeding.
Mine absolutely saved the life of the One Trick Pony there as that flak just shot right as it turned and it just went wide.
Internal bleeding
on the very edge of the cone.
It has a good position. I mean, he can defend the point while firing at long range, but he's only going to have that advantage for so long as the point spears in.
Oh! Actually, Pony Spear runs into a mine, which detonates the mine in front of the internal bleeding, which was just inside of the burst range for the
brilliant
to get a little bit of damage. Whether or not that was on purpose is up for debate.
Well, I'm going to say it was on purpose. I'm going to say that Byron told him to do that because it's funnier. Detonate my mine! Hurry!
Hey, Pony Spear, yeah?
Pointy Spear, the mine detonation advice here.
Go hit that mine. Why? Just go do it.
And now,
Red Team is set up on B.
Yes, set up on B. However, Blue should have just enough time to get to B. Well, maybe apart from Timmy's Legacy.
Once again, I just like to use that word, junkering right on over.
I mean,
the speed of a raging junker.
I mean, from here on, I mean, the speed disadvantage of Timmy's Legacy is really going to start to hurt.
Look at the map.
Yeah.
Timmy's Legacy was
here on. They've got transitions from B to C, and then the massive transition from C to D. That junker's lack of speed is going to hurt, and it's hurting already. The Rambition coming in on the Pointy Spear, the One Trick Pony getting 2v1'd already.
One Trick Pony has almost no perma left. I mean, as soon as that hull strips, it's going to take one more shot of pretty much anything to just take him out. That being said, you've got
all this time. Look at all this time where it's a 3v2. Look at all this time.
Yeah,
Timmy's Legacy still limping on forward, trying to join its allies.
One Trick Pony quickly losing hull. Is this Flamer going to finish him off? So close now. One Hades just needs to land, and that's all it takes. And there goes the Pointy Spear as well at the same time. A good double kill while the Timmy's Legacy now arrives.
Timmy's Legacy finally arrives. He is absolutely all dressed up with nowhere to go. He's dressed up, but he's found the corpses of his two friends laying on the doormat of the party.
That got really dark really quick.
It turns out he wasn't even invited to this party. He's just turned up to a psychopath's house and he's about to get murdered.
Well, and once the cake, the Storm Cake Trading Co. just 3v1, 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 and turns this point over. And assuming they get everything, they're going to get 160 points out of this.
And they will have plenty of time to comfortably transition from B to C.
Yeah.
I think.
Looks like Blue Team is just saying screw it, and they're
GSR has a overwhelming advantage right now, and the ability. I mean, this is going to be the turning point. The defense of C. that will win or lose the game here.
I wouldn't say win or lose the game, but either win now or win later for someone. I mean, if everything goes perfectly for the blue team at this point, then they're going to net C. They're going to get 200 points at a C, and that's going to be it. They're going to be still down. They're still going to be down on points.
See, B will it will take them up to about 530, and if they take C, then yeah, they've won.
Yeah, but if they don't take C, they haven't lost. It's just win or not win.
Yeah, but I mean, well, it's match point for the blue team. This is where they could potentially be defeated as the Rambition comes in on the one-trick pony, coming in high, ramming into the balloon of the one-trick pony.
Wow, and another round. Spinning the one-trick pony just absolutely around. However, one-trick pony does manage to just skirt out of mortar arcs as that hull goes down, and we are just in a full 3v3 blitz right now. Internal bleeding providing some good sniper report from a side. Flax taken down.
Rambition spinning him right round like a record, baby. Right round.
Wow.
Pointy spear firing down on the Rambition with its Hades rocket carousel combination. Rambition trying to get under the point here, trying to zone out that fire.
I mean, internal bleeding has taken position right under the point. As they have actually pushed blue team out of the arc, I believe. Timmy's Legacy might be on the edge, but they have more or less skirted blue team off the point, while internal bleeding is in the prime position to start capping this thing in about 40 seconds when it turns over. Good flax all day from the internal bleeding. Who is gunning that flak gun? Darwin landing some good shots when is not being careened by a mine.
Yes, indeed. And the internal bleeding firing down on the good spot for the internal bleeding, able to fire down on the pointy spear, but can he save the Rambition, which is taking a huge amount of damage here? Perma-hull damage being done, but they managed to get armor up just in time. The balloon on the Rambition is down.
Yeah, Rambition may collide into the terrain here. Couple Banshees, one more shot.
Oh, Rambition
out of arcs.
Charging underneath the arcs of the pointy spear, saving its own skin for just a little longer. I think
Legacies landing merc shots from all the way
Pointy
over there.
Pointy spear should have finished off the Rambition there. I feel Rambition is going to be. Rambition is just able to get back in on the pointy spear. Now Rambition has the rear of the pointy spear. Pointy spear
backing out.
They may regret letting Rambition get away, I feel.
Timmy's Legacy is providing merc shots from really far away.
And some of them actually...
yeah, actually, I don't know if I'd consider
Derek here.
Wow, they're landing quite a couple shots in the row. One more shot on the Rambition, and they are down from the...
Pixel of hull health.
Nothing! They have nothing! How are they alive right now?
A pixel of... wow. Finally, Hades does the trick. One trick pony has capped the point.
One Trick Pony somehow managed to push the floor vet and the internal bleeding off. However, they are now just double teaming him, and he is about to go down here to sustain flak fire.
But he's capped the point, and he's going to make it a real pain in the ass for the red team to cap it, and for the red team to transition comfortably to D.
Yeah, Pointy Spear is, however, staying off to make sure his Hades is fully effective on the floor vet. Floor vet is in full hull tank mode. Pointy Spear is closing in. Now floor vet goes down to Banshee fire, and now it's the internal bleeding.
Uncapped. The red team, if they can cap this, no, but Pointy Spear comes into block. Yes, I believe that C is no longer valuable. It's not worth it, not worth fighting over it anymore. I think internal bleeding needs to just hold up Pointy Spear and hopefully Timmy's Legacy as long as he can while the red ships converge on D. Yeah, as you see, Rambition turning around now. Rambition turning around for D.
Oh, but the red team caps the point.
Wow.
Internal bleeding was on the absolute edge of that cone for sure.
Oh,
Tiberius,
oh my goodness.
Doing some excellent piloting today. Full knowledge of the point cones, and it's just been on the edge, capping them all day.
I did not expect that at all. The Pointy Spear stopped blocking for a split second, and that's all it took.
And the red team does take it. The Northern Pact secures a very substantial victory.
Yes.
Final score for this match in terms of
another good job by GSR here.
Yeah,
These newbies to competitive play entering with one ship, But once again, for the second week in a row, GSR getting a victory for the Northern Packs.
The secret weapon of the Northern Pact, a humble group of traitors. They are the good luck charm, it seems.
Yes, the GSR, I mean, given the fact that was a coalition of 3 different clans, there's an incredible amount of synergy between them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas the Hydra team, I feel not a great deal of synergy. In terms of builds, mainly, there wasn't a lot of synergy. I feel that the blue ships just didn't go together.
Yeah, I mean, last week, I actually flew with GSR, and again, I did, and the GSR team, who I'd never flown with before, some mercenaries, bully boys who I've flown with very, very marginally, and my own ship. And again, I felt like there was good synergy between just the 3 of us. I mean, it was really easy to get things down, and I mean, we went in and we took out the VIP first charge.
GSR, perhaps the bringing people together team.
I'm gonna stick with good luck charm because that is definitely appears to be what they have been all day.
Yes, the GSR have the luck of the Irish. It would appear. Hang on. Right. Now we get into our 4th and final match of the evening.
And
evening from my point of view. It's the Flamefeld Mine Layers versus Wings of Daedalus and Clan.
This is a VIP match, and this is the one that I was helping to theory craft. So hopefully we'll see if they decided to go through with the plan that we settled on yesterday. Hang on. Melon does not know the password. Oh my gosh.
Will they at least have mines, or will they shame themselves by taking meta builds?
Who, the Cake Clan?
The Flamefeld Mine Layers, who happen to be in the Cake Clan, yes.
Did you wait, ask that question again.
Will they take mine launchers as befits their team name, or will they shame themselves by taking meta builds?
That second part, that didn't make sense. Say that one more time. Cake. Cake.
God.
I'm gonna try to. I'm
will
gonna
the flame?
No, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna try to replicate the sounds that you just said that I don't understand, which was like cake, take, meta build. Is I think what you said. That doesn't.
That was one of the possibilities.
I think he's speaking Hungarian.
I agree, Dan. Prick, please. This is the English stream. If you want to talk another language, go join Zem.
I've seen Cake take builds that sort of drift towards the meta.
We need names and we need locations right now.
Yeah. We're gonna strike force on them immediately.
I mean, I've seen, Cake, they're quite favoring that Mercury Artemis Pyramidion.
Exactly. That used to be pretty meta. I'll give you that back in a while ago, but now I haven't really seen any other teams take it at all regularly.
All right. That was just one of the possibilities. It was an either-or question.
That was like.
I'm a journalist here, dude. I have to ask the tough questions.
Can I get that? Can I get that as a quote? I'm a journalist here, dude.
I can't play softball with you just because you're in Cake. I have to ask these hard questions, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Let's put it this way: if we asked a Cake team to take all flares to a match, they'd be like, "Yep, let's do it."
Okay, all right, cool. Let's do it. If you have to take Cake, like, hey, Cake, I think the best strategy for you guys here is to take double meta midi, and they'd be like, "You said something about all flares earlier. You want to do that?"
Hang on a minute. There are no mine launchers on the Flamefeld Mine Layers team. Huh?
No.
What's the deal there?
No, I mean, you see that name actually has two.
It's a metaphorical mine layers then.
Yes.
It's actually a metaphor for double lumberjack galleon.
That's the one. Double lumberjack galleon.
And what the flipping hell? A spire with a carronade and a merc and a harpoon and a.
This is what we were crafting.
Oh,
Looks like we're going with it.
Now they're switching to a mobular instead. So. Oh, I see. This
Daniel,
anti-meta.
look at this! Look at this! Daniel the Matador of Curse, I believe, mentioning Dementia's amazing
Look at this.
fire dodges.
Look at this anti-meta build with the top Merc and the side Artemis.
Oh, just
Rebelling
brick,
against
brick. Just wait, brick. Just hold the phone for a little bit.
All right, I'm hearing the ringtone dial. I'm holding the phone in my hand.
Hold it. You got the phone? Because okay, brick. What sort of match is this?
It is a battle on the dunes.
Well, yes, but what's is it a death match?
Let me see.
Are you sure?
It's a VIP match. Oh, right.
Oh, wow, you're right.
It is a VIP match.
Wait. Do you see? Huh. Well, would you look at that? It appears as though there's no VIP yet to appear. On the wow, it's oh whoa, what is that? Oh, the build that you were making fun of moments ago has just switched, surprising both of the casters. Whoa,
well,
wow.
Actually, no, it hasn't, because Daniel the Matador is still there. But in any event, oh god, well, flipping hell, that does surprise me. The Blex front and rear Mercs and a side mine launcher. Looks like that's going to be the VIP, I would imagine. Otherwise, I don't see why they would take that bizarre build.
And then you got Daniel the Matador and the VSS Cake Co. So, ooh. I believe I mentioned this earlier, Brick, but I believe you were talking over me quite loudly, criticizing our something or other. I am sure. You know, before I go on to what I was going to say, you were sort of pegging me for being biased towards Cake. I'm feeling some bias against Cake.
There wasn't any bias against Cake. I'm a journalist. I have to ask these tough questions.
You know what? That is a nice shield bot to hide behind, isn't it, Mr. Hardcastle?
You see, I've been told I can be mean to all the teams, but that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, say something mean about the blue team. Go ahead.
Let me say something mean about the blue team. Let's look at their builds.
Oh, I'm Brick Hardcastle. Blue team's actually perfect today. Their builds are making me smile, and it looks like that a puppy has.
Well, actually, I mean, I would like to say something bad about the blue team here, but it seems like they're the ones who are taking frigging mine. To be continued has a double mine launcher mobbing.
Okay. You see, this is actually a clever strategy impelled by the flame-filled mine. No, Brick, listen to me. Mines have no allies, only targets. As soon as a mine is on the field, it matters not which team hath placed it.
Now, I am not saying anything about Cake. I am merely surprised that the mine layers is actually in the team name, and yet they are not taking any mines. That just surprises me.
You don't need to take mines for mines to hurt the other team.
I mean, if the blue team was called the, I don't know, the
Flamefeld Minesweepers,
the Chaladon Lumberjackers, I would expect at least one lumberjack. That's I'm not biased.
Maybe they just want to chop down trees. You know, maybe they're talking about that kind of lumberjack.
All right, let's stop this inane banter and get to the meat of the issue here. Now, you wanted me to say something bad for the sake of arbitrary balance about the blue team, and yes, double mine launcher with a kind of a medium range build on the to be continued. In the middle, you've got the double Artemis and the Hades, and on the sides, you've got the mine launchers. Do you think to be continued is going to be effective here?
I mean, the thing is, the VIP is on the red team, the Northern Pact, so they're the ones who you can reasonably assume are going to be playing defensively, rather, to defend the VIP. So when you have mine launchers on the front of a mid-range build, that would make sense from a defensive standpoint. Set up a nice field directly in front of you and shoot between the mines. They can't rush you directly. They have to do something kind of silly to get at you. But on an offensive sort of team, I don't really know how this is going to work.
Wings of Daedalus and Clan. I'm just going to bring up last week's game just for a point of comparison.
While we are waiting for the lobby to get underway, I would like to point out Cake has stolen another member of another clan.
No, what are you talking about? I see all cake tags. There's all cake tags, Dan.
We stole Lydia from Ryder.
What? Dan, I see all cake tags.
I know.
Dan, I see all. I don't think we've stolen anyone from any clan. I see all cake tags.
All right. While the cake members here in the caster position continued their indoctrinated
One of
musings.
us.
One of us.
Yes, the terrifying cake hive mind.
Encompass all.
You are no longer Jean-Luc Picard. You are Locutus of Borg.
Lacacus?
Lacacus of Borg. You just got like icing being directed to replacing your body.
We need a GIF made right now.
You will be burst flamer.
73 people watching. We have 73 people watching the stream. I want a GIF of that right now. Lacacus of Borg.
just like Locutus, and instead of being bald, there's just like cake on his head.
Your tastiness will be used to augment us. Resistance is futile.
You will be burst flamed. Oh, looks like
your culinary individuality will be used to augment our own.
Wait. Culinary? You're so British. Culinary.
Culinary, right, well.
Culinary, my friend.
Oh, right, culinary. I'm sorry. Culinary. All right. All right, bloody hell, Sonny Jim.
Culinary.
Strike a light.
You be talking funny, Grandpappy Big Castle.
All right, well, while a Cockney gangster continues to talk to some kind of 19th century prospector, this battle on the Dunes map is getting underway. First up on the Darwin's Eulogy, we have a front lumberjack, a left side flamer, and a right side carronade. Secondly, Daniel the Matador, a fervently anti-meta build with a top Mercury, side Artemis, and carronade flamer. And finally, on the VSS Keiko, we have a right side double lumberjack and a left side carousel, carronade, and watcher.
And then, why do you get the easy team names? This is wow. On the blue team, we have the J, which is a lumberfish piloted by Infinity Omelette. Why do you hate casters, Infinity? And then we have the Das Klein Krokodil, which is piloted by Heldgris, which is a Hades Artemis Primidian. And finally, the To Be Continued, which is a Mobula piloted by Shaylin, with top deck mine launchers, middle deck Artemis, and main weapon Hades. There seems to be a pause.
Putting this in a little bit of context, last week, Wings of Daedalus Clan, they managed to score nothing for the Black Channel Coalition, being completely trounced by the Storm Riders. And so it would behoove them to get some points back here, which they have ample opportunity to do. Of course, now the Northern Pact, however, the red team, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Red team, no spawn swapping today. The red team, they are going to get double the points from kills. So the red team have a big opportunity to score some big points for the Northern Pact here.
Yeah, and if they can defend the VIP, the timer is stopped. All ships, there's a pause in the game right now. So, so the 10-minute timer for defend the VIP has not started yet. There's a little bit of a skirmish going down between who was spotted and who wasn't before the pause went down. So that's probably going to be.
So what do you think of the choice of a goldfish as the VIP?
When we were talking about it, we were going to bring a squid. That was the idea when we were talking about it yesterday. It appears as though there's been a little bit of extra strategizing since I came on here to cast with you. And it appears as though we're bringing a lumberfish, which is only slightly slower than a squid, with the potential for more firepower. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes down. As sniper fire is exchanged now. Sniper matches, of course, notoriously long, which definitely plays in favor of the red team because they only need to hold off a blue team assault for 10 minutes.
See some of Daniel the Matador's shots actually exploding on the periphery of this dust cloud. This is sort of, yeah, the blue team have yet to get in range of the red team as of yet. Some Hades shots going down now, falling just below the Cake Co. I just, I'm not so, I don't think that the blue team is going to be able to get that VIP kill on Darwin's.
Look at this. They are doing some flanking through the ribs. Das Kleine Krokodil, however, the J has been spotted and the Crocodile has been spotted. They know of their approach through the ribs. Darwin is changing positions. The VIP is moving right now away. I mean, the red team basically just has to stop a charge, just keep the fire on the blue team, stop them from getting too close to the VIP, and things in theory should be all right.
Now, Darwin's Eulogy kind of going off to the side a bit here, putting some distance between himself and these Das Kleine Krokodil and the J, flanking from the ribs. That's very smart. So they're going to have to go through a hail of lumberjack fire from the Cake Co before they can even get close to the Darwin's Eulogy. However, Darwin's Eulogy can't retreat too far or leave his allies in a 3v2 scenario.
Yeah, and I mean, there's some good lumberjacks coming down from the Eulogy. He's just subduing some suppressing fire. To be continued is trying to hit him, but he's just a little too far away for any sort of...
Now, Das Kleine Krokodil able to arc those... Oh, a lot of Hades shots missing that really shouldn't be there on the Das Kleine Krokodil. Das Kleine Krokodil, yep, starting to kind of make contact now with those Hades, more or less.
Kinda, sorta.
Kinda, sorta. There we go. But now that
heavy lumberjacks, and here his hull goes down.
It's true, but he can just drift behind that cog.
Yeah, but he's going to take a little bit of perma damage, and how many times can he do that before he goes down? Keiko has lost nothing yet, and
but hang on, to be continued.
Closing in,
he's closing in on the Darwin's Eulogy. Darwin's Eulogy's got to be careful here. He's been blindsided by to be continued, but now Daniel the Matador is turning around to fire on to be continued. I don't think this Mobula is never going to be able to catch up to this goldfish.
We have all three blue ships here. And none of them except for the
close range watches on the to be continued. I think to be continued might be coming to a sudden conclusion.
However, Daniel the Matador is also taking fire.
There may not be a second season of to be continued as it gets wailed on.
Oh, that
watches.
Heavy takes down a lot of their perma. Banshee coming in right as the hole goes back up now. Balloon is about to just burn out, and they're just going to ground down, while Darwin's Eulogy just kind of hangs out around the Juggernaut.
Daniel the Matador, though, is taking a lot of damage as well. Yep, both Mobulas go down almost simultaneously.
VSS Keiko turns those double lumbers towards the Crocodile and the J. Darwin's Eulogy is very, he's gone around the Juggernaut is the one on
Darwin's Eulogy has gone around the Juggernaut, but he is almost in enemy territory now. He's almost in...
he's got to be careful for that respawn. He's got to really, really, really watch that respawn on the to be continued. As the entire reason the Keiko left was so he could assist from the Eulogy and the to be continued. Eulogy notices the spawn or something now because he is moving well behind the Juggernaut. Daniel the Matador has respawned now, attempting to lay down some fire on the Keiko, who is just tanking at this point, trying to run out that timer.
Right, and now the Keiko, Keiko just getting walloped here. A few more flak shots, a couple more lumberjack shots will do it. But the Das Kleine Krokodil is getting blindsided by Daniel the Matador. Das Kleine Krokodil, all the engines taken out rapidly, armor getting taken down. Darwin's Eulogy is now coming back in. And oh, this is just this little peekaboo strategy from Darwin's Eulogy, just waiting for its allies to respawn them, popping back into red spawn. This could pay dividends.
Yeah, that definitely worked very well. However, to be continued knows where the Eulogy is, and they're going around the Juggernaut. This could be the ambush that they need. Darwin's Eulogy thinks that they're safe going back into this little
my goodness
area, but
Darwin's Eulogy's balloon was temporarily taken down there.
Yeah.
The blue team, if they all just charge and converge on Darwin's Eulogy right now, Darwin's Eulogy could be in a lot of trouble.
However, the Keiko has respawned, got those lumberjacks pointed in. The Eulogy is completely cut off, though. I mean, there's to be continued, which the Eulogy appears to have noticed just now, getting some lumberjack fires on.
Oh, here we go. This is the decider right now.
Eulogy hydrogening up, but his balloon he hydrogens too much. Balloon goes down.
His balloon's gone
clearing
down.
the continued. He has cleared the continued, laid down some good fire on him. A tar cloud.
Oh,
wow.
nice.
Wow. That was an escape. To be continued, he's completely engulfed by tar. He can go nowhere else. He's going to start losing some serious
However, the J has managed to charge on in behind Darwin's Eulogy, and the J has mostly escaped Daniel the Matador. And now it's to be continued, and the J chasing Darwin's Eulogy, spewing tar behind him. Darwin's Eulogy's lost his balloon. He's starting to crash into the ground. Could this be the end of the VIP?
However,
he has connecting. 5 minutes left.
Yeah, there's 5 minutes, so there's no sense of any sort of stopping time here. The lumberjack is not in arcs. They have crowned up against the ground here. Lots of fire coming in. The hole is holding on. Allies are nowhere in sight. He is holding on by a thread. There are no guns going right now. The hole is down and up again, but that's all it took.
They've taken down the VIP.
Wow. I mean, an impressive almost escape, but I mean, the J was just able to put down the little bit of fire that they needed, and the VSS Keiko is now cruising in, got that short range side on the to be continued. Heavy Hwachas, heavy carronades coming out. I mean, the only thing now is that the red team just continues laying down the kills in the next 5 minutes that they have to attempt to, get as many points as possible.
And now the frontline commander that the Darwin's Eulogy was carrying to the battlefield, that military genius, he's either dead, missing, or captured in all likelihood. And now the Black Channel Coalition, Winged Daedalus and Clan just rubbing things in here, smashing the Keiko with Hades.
Keiko is taking a lot of shots from a lot of different directions right now. Darwin's Eulogy has respawned in, but it's almost no good. Keiko's in a 3v1 at this point. I mean, hull goes down, balloon is down. He's going to grind out against the ground, take some heavy shots. Yeah, I mean, my in the planning phase, we were planning on doing things a little bit differently. We got switched here right before the match, and I don't agree with a lot of the changes that were made. I mean, obviously, at this point, hindsight bias, but I mean, I feel like the original plan that we had might have gone a little bit better. But alas, the past is in the past, and there's just a couple minutes left in this match for both teams. It's pretty much just a death match at this point to get as many points as possible before the timer goes out.
Oh, and now the blue team, they've already basically won. They may as well, just rub it in a bit more, charging in on the red team. The red team are just retreating, just scattering, doing whatever they can.
Yeah, I mean, they are clustered up. Both teams, actually, if you look at the map, are clustered up very close to one another. It's probably difficult to pick out one set of squares from the other. However, Das Klein Crocodile loses hold, takes a couple more shots even before it comes back up. To be continued is the squishiest ship here is running the advance, and he is taking shots for it. Keiko is coming in for a broadside. Very, very, very aggressive. Is he going to even connect a ram? No, a little over the ram.
Oh, to be continued, about to drift into those arcs of the Keiko. Those double lumberjacks are going to start hooking in, but the J and the Dash Crying Crocodile are already firing on the VSS Keiko. One more kill.
Banshees off on the right side. One more kill from the blue team. Went down. Oh wow, the Mobile went down again. Darwin's Eulogy is not doing too well. Tar Cloud drops, but goes a little forward because of the dune there. Continue. Oh, grounds out very heavily. Das Klein Crocodile cannot advance either because of that huge Tar Cloud. Matador spawns in now.
Dash Klein, Crocodile, and the J splitting their fire here. Not sure if that's a good idea. I think they should just go for Keiko and just take it down.
1 minute left, however.
Finish this off.
Any more points go down before the finale. Daniel the Matador is just hitting shots right now on Das Klein Crocodile. One more Merc and his hull will go out. To be continued, respawned on the other side of the map. Probably not going to get here before the timer runs out. Klein Crocodile loses hull. Shots come in. Ooh, is he going to go down here? One more Artemis. No, hull comes back up. Not sure if there's enough time for another drop. But he is pretty much completely disabled. Oh, he does go down. Mere seconds remaining. Keiko trying to get a watch out, but there's a lot of grinding against the ground. Difficult to aim. However, the J is being closed in on by the Daniel the Matador. However, to be continued is landing Hades shots from all the way over there. Time is up, and the final score is 3-6 for the Coalition, and they took down the VIP, netting them an extra 50 points.
So, yes, the Black Channel Coalition here, not only destroying more ships, but destroying that crucial VIP. This should net them, I'd say around 260 odd points.
Yeah, this will be quite the victory.
Quite the coup. And yes, Wings of Daedalus and Clan completely redeeming themselves from their performance last week and proving themselves a valuable asset to the Black Channel Coalition.
Yes. And that is the last match for the Aerodrome.
Yes, it is, but stay tuned for a little bit of shilling and also the final scores for today, the final score tallies.
Insults are sure to be had while we wait for those on one side or another, but that's it for the actual gameplay. Good matches today. Saw a couple new strategies sort of develop. Everyone's still sort of getting a feel for the tournament, but we have our roots from week 1. Week 2 things develop. I believe things are going to start to get finalized in week 3 and get real competitive in week 4.
Yes, indeed, I would quite agree. However, one thing I would just like to shill relentlessly to everyone watching. The Bully Boys now have a new YouTube channel, youtube.com/user-Bully Boys Gaming. Remember that, --user-Bully Boys Gaming. I made the custom URL myself.
Wow.
I'm very proud of myself.
Wow. Good job. I understand you have some really good videos up there with some quite superb voice acting.
Yes, indeed. The first trailer, the recap of the first episode of Aerodrome, Carrion for Ravens, narrated by the one, the only James T. Kirk.
Hey, that's me.
Please subscribe to Bully Boys Gaming, and you will get the recap.
What is that? youtube.com/user-Bully Boys Gaming?
Yes, that's very good, Kirk.
I just typed that in. and it said this page isn't available.
What?
Are you sure? Bully Boys Gaming, all one word?
Bully Boys Gaming, all one word.
Okay. Brick, if you just want to link it in our channel,
just go
yes.
Fine.
Actually, yeah, probably Psycho's probably in the channel. He'll do it for me.
Come on.
Totally.
Psycho will just take care of it like everything.
Yes, Psycho will take care of it. That is a popular catchphrase. In any event, visit the link. Everyone subscribe and you will receive the recap of episode 2.
By the way, guys, if you want just the raw footage of Aerodrome events, I'm posting it up on the YouTube page. It's just on our own YouTube page. It's just one big file. It's before all the editing. It's just the raw gameplay. So if people need to go back and watch matches and, look through stuff, it is available. It's really big files, though, I will warn you.
Okay,
match.
and I believe where you can find that is youtube.com/user-the Rob and Dan show.
If someone could use if one of our mods could use the YouTube command in our chat, youtube.com/the Rob and Dan show, you're good to go.
All right. Okay.
Oh, looks like final points are up.
Okay, brilliant. Let's see them. Ugh. Final points. Okay, final score of the day. 800 to the Northern Pact and 896 for the Black Channel Coalition.
Oh, wait, there's more editing going on now. I guess these are not the final scores.
Oh, okay.
I see people typing through the magic that is the internet. So delay those scores. We'll see. Oh, those are last week's scores? No.
Huh?
What is?
No, this is the scores I've just received from Gilda on Skype.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm looking at the doc and I'm seeing some weird addition going on.
Match 4, the match we just watched, it was 30 points for for GSR, and it were 310 points for GSR and 30 points for the Flamefeld Mine Layers.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
So,
what are the final scores, Brick, from week 1 and week 2?
The final scores, the final totals are as follows. Oh, it's still being edited in the Google Doc. as I look at it, it's still being edited. Somebody is frenziedly editing it. But it appears that the Northern Pact is now on 1,536, and the Black Channel Coalition is on 1,521. Extremely narrow lead.
Wow,
for
including
the Northern Pact.
That is crazy. That is 2 kills or about 16 seconds on a point, or like this is so marginal of a lead for the Northern Pact as we are now the end of week 2, halfway through the tournament. It truly is anyone's game.
Yes, Northern Pact and the Black Channel Coalition. It's truly turning into a war of attrition here. Either side could win. It would just take one
kill. Yeah, 1 5-7 game as opposed to a 4-7 game. Or like, wow, this is so close.
It's not. I mean, no. I mean, I'll be honest. The first Aerodrome. I mean, after about the halfway point, it was pretty clear which side was going to win. But here, much more evenly matched. It seems that this war could drag on long.
Or for 2 more weeks.
Or for 2 long weeks.
Depends on your definition of long. Anyway, that is...
Only the lobbies stretch out, unfortunately.
That's the real hell. Well, I mean, I guess... gosh, I still can't get over how insanely close that is.
And I just have one final word for the people in the lobby. Yes, it is hard to say, and yes, you are terrible people. There we go. Right. Anyway.
This update, Brick Hardcastle is not a nice human being.
No, I'm really kind of bitter and mean and angry today, and I apologize to anyone I've offended. I am old. I'm 28. I'm angry. I'm bitter. I've been here since 2012. What can I say? Anyway, I think that just about wraps it up for this week. Do you have any final words, James T. Kirk?
Happy birthday.
Right. Well, it's not my birthday, but
it's your unbirthday.
It's my unbirthday. Yes, a very happy unbirthday to me. And on that note, this has been the Aerodrome episode number 2.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. Appreciate you being here. We're going to go off air for a bit. Normally, I'd probably stream a little bit tonight, but later on tonight, I am going to be doing Heroes of the Storm on stream. There you go. Thank you, everyone. Brick, Kirk for casting it. Thank you, Kirk, for stepping in, especially because I didn't have the voice.
Oh, it's no
We could
problem,
all-
Dan.
After what happened today.
Oh gosh.
We will be
Craziness.
getting this video footage to the Bully Boys and Gilder as soon as physically possible. Look to their YouTube channel for those finished videos. And of course, Psychonauts music, going to be amazing in them. It always is. You guys got really lucky with him, Brick. For everyone, thanks for being here. Good night, guys. We will see you next time, later on tonight and tomorrow, right here on twitch.tv/The Rob and Dan Show.